Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is June 4th of the June Leetcode Daily Challenge. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about today and the daily challenge and stuff like that. I usually solve these live, so if it's a little bit slow, fast forward or whatever you need to do. I trust you. You can do the right thing. Okay, so you have a lock in front of you with 4 circular wheels. Each have 10 slots. You're going up and down. 9 goes to 0, 0 goes no. Okay. Dead ends. Okay, so you cannot get on any of them. And okay. Okay, so I mean, this is going to be... this is basically a shortest path problem where you're trying to go from 0, 0, 0, 0 to the target, and you can move 1 digit at a time. So that's pretty much it. And of course, there are some places where you cannot be, meaning the dead ends, and that's pretty much it. So, and being a shortest path where it's unweighted, the graph is unweighted, so that's just breadth first search. So that's pretty much how I'm going to do it. And of course, if we cannot reach the target, we just return -1. Yeah, I mean, I feel, and if you want to, because they're 4 digits, I keep saying as well. So I don't think this one counts, but hope you're counting at home. But yeah, but as you can see, there are 4 digits, and you're going from a standard 0 to 9. So that means that there will be at most 10,000 states. So that means that breadth first search is going to be fast enough is the answer, because breadth first search usually run in linear time unless you have a lot of edges. I mean, it still runs in linear time, but it's O of V plus Y, where in this case, each node has, 8 edges or something? Like for each digit, 1 up, 1 down. So that's going to be, 8 times V at most, give or take. Or V, well, the number of edges is going to be 8 times V. So it's going to be like, O of V plus Y is going to be O of 9V, say, which is O of V. So that's how I did figure out that it's going to be fast enough. It's going to be, linear time in terms of, it's going to be like O of 10,000 roughly instead of O of 10,000 square or something like that, right? So that's basically the idea. Okay, so let's get started on the coding. I'm going to start with a queue. In Python, it is a deck, which is the same as a queue, except for you could do it, make changes to both ends because it's a deck. A double, I forget what the deck stands for, but yeah, it's just a deck. And we always start at 0, so that's append 0. And how do we want to represent the states? Let's just do it with a string. A little bit. Do I want to? Yeah, let's just do it with a string. It's fine. No, I mean, let's do it with 0. Fine. Okay. And then distance, we just need a hash table to keep track of the distance. Okay. And in this case, we also want to add distance of 0 is equal to 0. And then now, while length of q is greater than 0, we get the current place is equal to q.pop left. We also have a list of dead ends which we can pre-process in a set. So let's just call it dead ends equal to a set of this, just to make it a little bit faster. Actually, and let's just make it into a number as well. So because these are strings, so yeah, so you do something like that, right? And then now for each number, we want to increment in a easy way. You want to the thing that's a little bit tricky is the wraparounds. So yeah. So we'll just convert it a lot. There's a lot of maps. Well, not a lot of maps. There's a lot of operations, but it's fine. So yeah. So we'll convert this into an array of 4 elements, say. Is that weird? Yeah. I'm trying to think where I really want to do this, but it's fine. If it runs out of time, you know, we'll look it up. Current positions. Divided by, just say 10 to the power of index. And then mod 10, something like that, right? Just to get the digits. Yeah. I guess we can actually do this in one line. Right. So, okay. So now we have all the current positions. And we can print it out just to be sure that I didn't mess this up. This is a, you know, by default, just have 0, 0. Yep. Okay. And then now we just do for each, right? For index in range of 4, we now want to try for delta is equal to or just in range in -1 and 1. Okay, so yeah, let's see. Next positions is equal to the how do I even type that? So we make a copy of positions, and then we do next positions of index delta, and then now this is probably really clunky. I probably could have done this a little bit better. I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit late. It's 3:18. I'm tired. AM. So okay. So now we convert it back. So yeah, how do you is it accumulate? Someone was trying to teach me how to do this, so I'm trying to learn something new as well. So yeah, so accumulate next position maybe. So I'm learning this is as well. It should take. I don't think this is quite right. It takes a function. Yeah, that should have 2 values. I don't know which one is the accumulator actually, so I have to see. Okay, so it's just something like that, right? And yeah, let's just print it out real quick because I'm just really tired right now. Okay, that didn't help. Oh, I'm thinking of reduce, which is really what I was thinking about, but somehow reduce does it the other way. Okay, fine. Learning something new today as well, which is always nice. Don't know if I would use this, but yeah. That doesn't look that good, though. Oh, this is silly, the way that I did it. I mean to put this here. Okay. Okay, so this is at least somewhat good. Okay, this has to be here as well. I am being very silly today. Even though this is pretty straightforward. Okay, so this is what I want, kind of, except for the -1. We want to mod it by 10. In Python, it automatically converts it to a 9, I think. Could be wrong on that one. If not, then yeah. Okay, so yeah, so now we have all this. Whew, this took way too much effort to write, but yeah, if this is not in dead end, then we can move on to the next. Then we can add this to the list, to the queue. And then we set the distance to kill as you go to the current +1. And then at the very end, we just return distance of target, and that's it. Well, if target not in distance, then we return -1. Otherwise, we return distance target. I think that should be good enough. Note that it was a little bit slow in the middle, but hopefully that became okay at the end. If it's too slow, we'll see. Because it's still judging for some reason. Am I printing somewhere? No, I took that out. But sometimes when you leave your print statements in, the system does take more time. And, oh, I forgot one thing, that's why. But yeah, when, I don't know what's going on with me lately. Or the last 2 weeks maybe or something. It wasn't that long. But yeah. Wait, did I miss something? How come this is impossible? I have to take a look at it. Maybe I misunderstood something because this... Oh, because that's weird that 00 is... Okay, because it starts there. Okay, but yeah, but I also forgot to check that it is... not in distance. This should be good except for maybe this case because it's a special case. That's weird. Well, okay. Huh. Let's take a quick look. So we do construct stuff. But only for the... I'm really confused about this output because... Oh, did it just cut it out after the first one? Okay, maybe that's fair. But... What's the first target? 0202? How did that happen? Did we get the right answer before? Maybe I didn't test it actually. Oh wait, no, because it ran an infinite loop, so we didn't get it. But, how did that happen? How does it not go to 0202 for 6? Yeah, I'm just being very sloppy somewhere probably, because I think this is roughly right, but not actually right, clearly. Okay, the 6, you can actually go back to 6 real quick. So it goes to 2 moves correctly. Three moves correctly, so what is going on? Even 4 moves it moves correctly in here. And oh, I'm just being dumb. Okay, because target is a string, and I did not convert it. So I need to convert this into a number. So that's just I am really sloppy today. My bad, friends. Okay, so at least this is better, maybe. I mean, it's not worse than before. I mean, this one was expected because we need to handle it, but but the 4 is a little bit awkward. Well, I mean, the 4 means that it's not handling the dead ends correctly, I think. Yeah, because that's probably the minimal number of moves. But what is... how did it get to? This is so awkward. This is so easy, but I'm just having a rough time at it. Let's just let the code do it for me. Was it 202? Did I ever... So the current is... Did I have a typo somewhere? Why is this so weird? This is what happens when you don't know what you're doing. Oh, I need to reverse this. That's why. Because I'm doing the thing. I'm shifting it incorrectly in the wrong direction. That's why. Okay, that is silly. I am just being careless, and I'm learning. I mean, I was trying to learn something, but then I think I did a little bit carelessly. Okay, this is gonna be way computationally dumb, but it still looks okay. Now we just have to remove this one, and the timing is not great because we do a lot of operations. You can probably write this in a cleaner way, but yeah, yeah. Okay, let's just give it a submit. I'm not happy with the time per se. Usually I'm not that sensitive to it, but this, I do a lot of silly things. So if it gets time limit exceeded, I probably I probably deserve it, even though the big O is going to be the same. And the big O is going to be O of V plus E because this is a breadth first search, and V here is N, which is equal to 10,000, I think I saw. Oh yeah, because there's 5 digits or 4 digits, so it's almost 10,000. We don't even care about the dead ends because it's just an O of 1 lookup after the original processing. So you do have to process it. So you have to go through it. So you have N is equal to, well, in this case, just 4 from 0 to 1,000 or 10,000. Maybe 10,000, depending on how you want to define it. And M is equal to the number of dead ends. Then this is going to be O of N plus M, because as we see, E is equal to 8 times N, and that's going to be, say, 80K, but that's also going to be O of 9 times N, which is O of N as we talked about before, and that's just on this part. That's just breadth first search standard stuff. I mean, I know that there is a couple of weirdness here. I'm going to hand wave it for today. You can, if you really want to dig deep into it, let me know in the comments. But yeah, but with respect to getting setting the restricted areas, the dead ends, and that's pretty much it. In terms of space, it's also going to be a linear space because, or not, depends on what you mean by linear space. It's going to be all of 10,000 space, which is the size of the number of states. And yeah, and of course we reprocess the dead end in a set, so that looks up a cheaper. Take it as you will, but yeah, but it's going to be also all of n plus m space. Yeah. That's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see y'all tomorrow, and have a great weekend if I don't. Or have a great weekend even if I do. See you later. Bye-bye.